going on, guys? Mike Fox here. So I decided to make this video to show you guys how I painted the head shell of my 6505, and I figured it would be a lot easier to just show you a video as opposed to explaining it in the forums. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty basic, pretty easy. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So the first thing you want to do is wash the shell as good as you can. You don't want any dirt or dust getting underneath the paint. And so that's the first thing. After that, go ahead and dry it. You want it totally dry. And then obviously you get your paint. This is it right here. It's the SEM vinyl coat. And this particular color is Carver White. And people use it on their boats and stuff, like the vinyl seating and whatnot on their boats. And it got awesome reviews on Amazon, so I decided to give it a try. So this was all white, but for demonstration purposes, I went back and painted it black with a Duplicolor paint. And Duplicolor is very, very similar to this stuff, but I don't think it looks as natural. I mean, it still works pretty good. It's pretty close, but this is about twice the cost, so you get what you pay for. Anyways, so the thing you want to remember, most importantly, is to spray on even light coats, very, very light. You don't want to be leaving huge pools of paint on the Tolex. Otherwise, it will fill in the cracks here and it makes it look smooth, and it just totally strips away that Tolex texture and look. You don't want it to look like it's been painted. You want it to look like it's been re-Tolexed. And that's why I use the paint, because for one, I've never Tolexed an amp before. I have no idea how to do it. And from what I understand, it's a pain in the ass and it's time consuming. So and it costs more money than a can of paint. So anyways, I'll show you the technique that I use. I'm not a professional painter by any stretch of the imagination, but this is what works for me. You might find something that works better for you. But anyways, here we go. We can just go back. I'm hoping this is showing up okay. Let that dry a little bit. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when you first put this on, it will look glossy, but that's only because it's wet. Once it dries, it will look matte. It will have that matte finish. And I also go in different directions too. So very light, and boom, done. That's it. One thing I really like about this stuff is that it dries very, very fast. You don't have to wait all day for it to dry, and then also it doesn't leave a sticky residue like regular spray paint does. If you've ever spray painted an amp before with just regular spray paint, you'll notice that first off, it's ugly as hell. It looks super, super glossy, and it's sticky. And this stuff does not tamper with the original texture of the Tolex, which is really, really nice. So just another perk of this type of paint. And honestly, if this paint didn't exist, there's no way I'd be doing this right now. But because it looks so good and it's so easy to use, it it doesn't really make any sense not to do it unless you're, you know, like, you know, you want everything stock, you know, perfectly stock and original, and if you're a purist, I guess. Because honestly, like, no one's gonna be able to tell that it's been painted. So yeah, anyways, I hope that answers everyone's questions, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys.